Hi guys, my name is Megan and today I've got a monster romance reading recommendation for you. Alright, so I know in February we talked a lot about monster romances, and if you guys are interested in any of the monster romances that are on any of my TBRs, I will leave those linked up in the corners. But also if you're interested in ones that I have read, I think there's another video I did where I recommended monster romances, so I'll try to find that and leave that linked somewhere around the video as well. Otherwise, let's go ahead and just dive right into today's video. Okay, so first up I have Pack of Lies. This is a paranormal murder mystery with a paranormal romance spin on it. It's following an older actor who is taking some time off after going to therapy and trying to deal with the death of his brother. So he is following his brother's last footsteps and they lead him to this little mountain town where he gets snowed in. And he runs into this guy who happens to be a werewolf who runs a shelter space for runaway werewolves, but nobody knows that werewolves exist. So he's trying to keep that part secret, but also he's really into this guy. And the actor dude goes to his hotel, and while he's there happens to be a murder and some old bones found in the woods, and somebody is stealing stuff from the hotel that happens to be evidence in these murders. And he and the werewolf guy happen to team up, and the werewolf guy thinks he's a monster hunter. So obviously there's problems with that, but I love this book to pieces. It's so good. Sorry, I can't remember the character names at the moment, but this is one that I would highly recommend if you're into murder mystery stories that have a very steamy, spicy romance with them. This is the one to check out. Next up, I have Possess Me. This is the second book in the Spooky Boys series. This is following Luca and Prudence. So Prudence happens to be a ghost, and Luca is a kind of starving artist thing, and he happens to accidentally trade a painting for a haunted necklace that happens to be Prue's necklace. And Prudence decides that he likes this guy, so he's gonna haunt him and try to get him to help him move on to the afterlife. And it is a kind of a dark romance, so please check trigger warnings before diving into this one because there are a lot. But it was such a good book, and somehow it ended up being fluffy but also very spicy and smutty. So definitely want to check out if you're into paranormal romance and ghosts. Next up we have Last Courtesan of Olympus. This one, check the trigger warnings before you dive into it. Please do that first thing. I'm just putting that right up front because this one is basically just smut. That's it. It's basically just smut, and it's featuring all of the Greek gods, and that's all I'm gonna say. It's very spicy, very smutty. Please check trigger warnings. And then last but not least, I'm gonna recommend How Not to Date a Dragon. This is a really sweet, fluffy, monster hunter romance. And I really enjoyed this one because it had a non-binary character as the main love interest. And I also really liked the dragon main character, who is very smitten with this monster hunter, even when he finds out that they're a monster hunter and they're coming after him. They go on a little quest, a side quest, and they start developing feelings. And it's just such a fun, fluffy heist romance. And I really enjoyed the non-binary character, love interest. They're so funny. And yeah, this is a series I would definitely recommend checking out. This one is book 2. I know the first one is with a demon and a human. Second one, or third one, is a griffin and an angel. Don't quote me on that because I don't remember 100%, but this series is really good so far. Yeah, those are the monster romances that I have to recommend for you guys today. Do you guys have any monster romances you'd like to recommend? Let me know down in the comments. If you guys like this video, don't forget the like button if you haven't already but would like to. Go and hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to follow me on social media for more bookish stuff, check out the links down below. Alrighty, bye guys!